Hello, this is Tony Clarkson and Michael Reccia at the Sanctuary, and we're doing question and answer for Soul Group Insights. And I have a question here, Michael, from David Brown.
Hi, David.
Hi, David. And so this is his question. When does our earthly consciousness finally blend with our soul consciousness? If this is not an immediate process after physical death, then what determines when it will actually take place? And then as a note at the end, he says, a very big thank you for all the hard work and commitment involved by the Band of Light. I recommend all your books, the WMA and the YouTube videos to everybody. And then he's put whether they are interested in this sort of thing or not.
Thank you, David. Yeah.
So, some of them have started to take an interest and buy the books.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yes, when does the earthly consciousness blend with the soul consciousness? It's never a separate thing. The earthly consciousness is the soul consciousness, but it's the soul consciousness masked. Or access to our soul consciousness is masked and clouded by the heavy vibrational quality of the earth plane. And that's as a result of the fall, that's as a result of the experiment, if you like, that we undertook as spiritual beings aeons ago and got things wrong and have yet to get things right. And it's also as a result of the field of human consciousness, which is sentient. We all contribute thoughts to the field of human consciousness every day. And most, or the majority of thoughts on Earth are negative. And so the field of human consciousness is negative. And because it's sentient, it wishes to maintain itself in a negative state. And so it surrounds us with vibrations that prompt us more towards negativity than to positivity. And it seeks to shroud us in its vibrations so that we find it difficult to access our greater consciousness. But we can access our greater consciousness, and we can discover that the two are not separate, our earthly consciousness and our soul consciousness, in times of meditation. Meditation is vitally important because it says to the world, stop. It says to the field, stop. This is my time to discover who I am and to discover where I'm going and what I want to do, and to tap into not just my soul consciousness, but greater consciousness, divine consciousness, and to use that time in meditation to infuse myself with a higher vibration so that my earthly consciousness, or the earthly side of my consciousness, and the soul side of my consciousness reunite. When we get to the spiritual spheres, we discover more about our greater selves, about our soul consciousness. And we discover at some point that we have had many lives, but our greater consciousness has run through all those lives. It's as though we've had different suits of clothes that we've worn at different times. But it's always us, and it's always us evolving, and it's always us adding to the sum of knowledge of our soul consciousness. The two are not separate. It's an illusion, and it's an illusion created by the way that the world is at the moment. The way to reunite, to become more aware of your greater consciousness is through stillness, is through contemplation, is through meditation, is through pushing away from within the world around you for a time each day and tuning into that greater consciousness. And then you, the greater you, begins to influence you, the smaller you, the little you, viewed from the earthly perspective, to a greater degree each day. And you begin to look at your life in a different way. You begin to react to others in a different way. The scales fall from your eyes with regard to how the world operates. And you become a more powerful being as you rediscover your ability to channel light into yourself and into this world to change things for the better, to change the charge of the field of human consciousness from negative to positive, and to reinstate a state in which every soul here realizes that it is not just an earthly consciousness, it has a greater consciousness, and the two are one.
Thank you for that, Michael, and I hope, David, that answers your question. Somebody once said to me, Michael, that you, with an intention to meditate, and given that you find a place, be quiet, you cannot not meditate.
Yes, yes.
I think that would be a great relief to a lot of
Yes.
people to know that, wouldn't it?
Yes, and it becomes, meditation has a lot of assumed complexities attached to it.
Yeah.
And as you say, that's a simple thing to say, I'm meditating now. I've changed my state of mind now. I'm tuning into my greater self now. I'm tuning into the divine now. And it's as simple as that. The conscious mind expects something explosive to happen during meditation, but we're not seeking to feed the conscious mind. We're seeking to open the conscious heart to greater vibrations.
Absolutely. And I think also it's for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you can't get your legs behind your head doesn't stop you from being included. It's there for everybody.
Yes, it is.
Whether you're lying down, sat up, you just follow those rules of intention,
Yes.
of being quiet, and inwardly focus.
And it can be a slow burn.
Exactly.
We live in a world where everything has to be, as my spiritual teacher used to say, instant mash. No, not with meditation.
That's
you know,
a good one. Yeah.
you can sit today and feel the benefit tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
And you build a picture as you constantly meditate.
Yeah.
And you build your knowledge, and you build an opening of your everyday consciousness into your spiritual consciousness. So don't give up.
Don't give up. And perhaps a little plug here.
Yes.
Please join us on the World Meditation Alliance, because by doing that, not only are you helping yourself, but it is public service. You are working with that greater mission we were talking about in mind, and you are doing it in perfect alignment with spiritual intention, with angelic intention. So please join us on a Friday, a Tuesday, or a Monday in America, and help with service that will help the world, and help with service that will help you individually. It cannot not help you. A little plug. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Tony.